We're back.
Yes, sir.
This is Brews N Bros. This is season 2, episode number 12. We're doing stouts today.
Stouties.
We're going to be talking about how bands got their names.
Yes.
And the last thing we're going to talk about is
reaction videos.
Reaction videos.
What the hell is going on out there?
They're driving me crazy.
Absolutely.
I'm the Bruiser. This is the Donner Nesto.
Yes, sir.
And we are sponsored by the Niagara Craft Brewery Tours and Fuel Digital Designs.
Yeah.
On Brews N Bros, we're going to try to... We're still going after that Holy Grail, eh, Don?
Absolutely. I agree with you. I think that was a great coin on the first episode that we did for the Holy Grail and what we're looking for these 3 beers that we review.
I actually watched an interview. They were interviewing Dave Portnoy.
Oh.
And they were just talking to him a little bit about his Holy Grail when it comes to pizza, right? He doesn't make any bones about it. He's got the way he likes his pizza. He has a certain style, certain crunchiness to it and all that. And we got our style that we're going for too. So, when we're looking at these beers, that's kind of what we go for.
Absolutely. And what's that Holy Grail? We're looking for flavor. We're looking for a great aroma. And is it crushable?
Is it crushable?
Yeah. Is it poolside worthy?
Is it? Yeah. Is it poolside? I know. It's,
well, in the summer.
Actually, my pool is being closed as we speak.
My God, I hate
I've
it.
started enjoying it.
I think today was a beautiful day.
It was a beautiful day, and it's not Friday night, so the Don and I just got off of work, so this is like an after work.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Few beers for us
kind
today,
of weird, but it's okay.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Even though this is already take number 3 of the opening, but that's okay. Let's get into this.
We got some more bloopers to put up there.
Yeah, we got more bloopers for you.
Let's do it.
First on the docket. We got the Midnight Odyssey Oatmeal Stout by Riverhead Brewing.
First appearance by them.
First appearance, yep. And it's a 5.9%.
Yep, 5.9.
You were looking at this earlier.
Yeah, they're in Kingston, Ontario.
Yeah.
Not too much literature there, but a cool can. We'll show the picture up there anyways. So it's Oatmeal Stout.
Yeah, so it's named after the god of the Odyssey.
Yeah.
The god of power?
Like,
poker?
God of...
I don't even know. Lightning bolt.
I think Alexa got it wrong.
I think my old
she's
English teacher is going to be upset with me that I forgot who Odyssey was.
She goes on the fritz at my house. I don't know about yours.
Oh, yeah? Hey, doing some weird things?
No, yeah, it's just sometimes she'll come on by herself. I don't know if it's spirits or something. She'll just answer random questions.
Okay.
Well,
that's pretty crazy.
Yep.
But like we said, this is after work beers, and I'm ready to crack an after work beer right now.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Ooh,
okay, we got
nice
that
dark chocolate.
Dark chocolatey. Not that I'm smelling any chocolate.
No.
Not that it's saying that they're going for a chocolate stout either. They're actually saying it's an Irish stout, correct?
Yes, correct. No, sorry. Yeah, Oatmeal Stout.
Oatmeal. Sorry,
Yeah,
this is the Oatmeal Stout.
This is the Oatmeal Stout. Yeah.
This is the Oatmeal
Limited
Stout.
release, Midnight Odyssey, Riverhead Brewing Company out of Kingston.
But you know what I like, Don?
Yeah.
When you pour in a stout like this, and you got that caramel color on top to
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You feel like I want people to take a picture of you right now.
Straight.
Oh, okay, you smelling it, right?
Like a little bit oatmeal.
Oh, okay.
You smell it?
Oh, the oatmeal?
Yeah.
Okay, I am smelling some maltiness. I might be smelling a little bit of the oatmeal
Just a tad.
too.
Something came out of it. Yeah.
Just wondering if
I don't know if it's in the aroma.
In the aroma, I'm just wondering if there's anything sweet that's coming out of this too.
True.
But I thought maybe some caramel, but no, I don't think so.
No.
But this is just screaming. Let's drink it. So
fresh after work beers.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. So right off the bat, it's smooth.
Correct.
And that maltiness is coming out for sure.
I feel that as well.
I would almost say maybe there's a hint of coffee, possibly.
Yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting that kind of. It's kind of hitting right now.
It might be just my mind playing tricks on me, but that's not what I'm getting to. It's completely the opposite of some of the other stouts. Like actually, we have a third stout that you're going to have to stick around to listen for.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit more on the sweeter flavor side. So this isn't on the sweeter side.
No, it's not.
This is an oatmeal stout. I'm using the word thicker, right?
But it did go down nice and smooth.
Nice and
fresh.
smooth.
It feels nice and fresh.
It pours in. You can see there's some weight to this.
Nice and fresh. Yeah.
I'm going for another sip.
Yeah, bro.
You know what?
Crisp and clean.
Crisp and clean. If you're a fan of stouts, you definitely got to pick this one up.
I think this is something where if you're kind of delving into the first stouts, I think this is a drink that some people would kind of say, okay, It's all right.
I would agree with you. It's not one that's going to smack you in the face either way with any of the flavors. None of the flavors are so prevalent where they stick out.
Right.
It is blended nicely. It's smooth. It's an oatmeal stout. So if you're familiar with the oatmeal stout, it's got that type of flavor to it.
There's no lingering in the back.
No lingering. There's no afterbite, which is good. It's a smooth, all around decent stout to start off our
that's a great way
today.
That's a great way to do that and saying it's very decent. Yeah.
I'm going to take another sip here. Yeah. Yeah. Again, this was the Midnight Odyssey Oatmeal Stout by Riverhead Brewing.
Yeah, for a first appearance. Great job. Yeah.
Have you seen anything else from them?
I have not. No. I have not.
To be honest, like we've been saying, it's been difficult to find some of the styles of beer that we usually review on the podcast. So and maybe that'll change with the season now too.
For sure,
so now we're approaching.
We only have so many LCBOs in our area.
That's true. Too,
I mean, we do have to take some trips out to the brewery and see what they have.
And we will. I think I'm ready to rank.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay. All right. We've got some good feedback actually about these dry erase boards.
Oh, perfect.
I think they're a mainstay. I think this is what we're doing.
Well, we're going to call them out. I think we said we're going to do it. Superfan Joe.
Yeah, there's a few people that they just like it.
Joe Nicholson coined it.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got a 7.6 from the Don Ernesto, a 7.4 from me, the Bruiser.
Yes.
Again, that was Midnight Odyssey Oatmeal Stout by Riverhead Brewing.
Yes, sir.
Good way to start off the
Absolutely. On
episode.
Friday afternoon.
All right.
What's next? What are we doing?
When we come back, we're going to be talking about how some popular bands got their names.
Okay.
All right.
I'm interested in this.
Check it out.
Yeah.
When we come back. We're back.
Yeah, man.
This is Brews N Bros, and we are sponsored by Fuel Custom Designs. They did our intro on YouTube.
Yeah.
They made our logo.
Splash wall.
They did the splash wall. Check them out on Etsy. They're fantastic.
For sure.
What do you think, Don? Should we get right into this list?
I'm excited about this.
Okay, I'm excited too. So, I've always been curious about bands and how they got their names.
Okay.
There's some unusual band names out there.
Sure.
And, I figured, I'm going to do a little research. This is not trivia. So, the Don's off the hook today.
I feel so much better.
If you want to throw it, I guess.
all right.
You can.
Okay,
You can.
all right.
But I got a list. I can't remember exactly how many bands are on here, but
Yeah.
I want to go through them. And, I just thought that some of these stories were kind of cool. So,
Sure.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
The first band. So I'm going to, a description.
Yeah.
And if you want to throw what you think the band might be, go for it.
All right.
Here we go. First one. This band was going to be sued by another band that had the same name.
Ooh.
So they had to add the number 182 at the end.
Okay. Blink 182.
Blink 182. Yeah, I guess, There's another band named Blink.
Okay. So they have 182.
182.
Which probably worked out for them because they're, successful.
They got to be more successful than the other band, for sure.
Blink, I don't know. I've never heard anything from this band.
I don't know. Number 2. The frontman for this band had asthma.
Ooh.
His friends obviously teased him about this, but it led to the eventual band name. Person's name was Rivers Cuomo. I don't know if that
sounds familiar, but
it is Weezer.
Weezer?
The band Weezer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the band.
Rivers Cuomo. Yeah,
the band
makes sense.
Weezer. Okay. I got my phone that just went off. We'll keep it going here.
Yeah.
Okay. Another one.
Yeah.
This band was going to be named Starfish.
Okay.
However, when their friend's band no longer wanted their name, they took it.
Okay.
It was taken from a children's book of poems.
Okay.
And the band was...
Limp Bizkit.
Not Limp Bizkit. Coldplay.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
I just thought of Starfish because they had an album, Chocolate Starfish, whatever it was.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Back in World War II, Allied Flying Aces fighter pilots referred to UFOs with this eventual band name. I'll give you the name of the person in the band.
Okay.
And he liked the mysterious nature of the name, so it was Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters.
Okay, the Foo Fighters. Okay.
Yeah. Just You like the mysterious nature.
Yeah. I was going to say Nirvana, but you said Dave Grohl and Foo Fighters.
That's interesting. Okay.
Well, because he was a drummer.
Yeah, I like that too. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
This band chose... This might be my favorite one, actually.
Okay.
This band chose their name to spite their old high school PE teacher who hated long hair.
Oh.
The teacher's name...
Yeah.
Was Leonard Skinner.
Oh, Leonard Skinner?
Which led to the eventual name of...
That's awesome.
Pretty cool, right?
That's pretty cool, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Finally, this band was named after what they considered to be the most perfect day, which is lounging around and doing nothing but smoking pot.
No.
The band was Green Day.
Green Day, okay.
So,
yeah.
There we go.
I saw them 3 times, man.
Really?
Yeah.
That's on my list of
Green Day?
If they come again, we're going.
Yeah, bro. I saw them in we didn't know each other. Obviously, it was in high school. But
okay, so it's been a while.
I saw them in a little alcove at Ryerson University, and they I think it was free. I don't even remember.
That's
they
pretty
were in
awesome.
this little alleyway near Ryerson University in Toronto, and they put on a hell of a show.
Okay.
It was jammed. They were great in concert.
Maybe we got to talk about this on a future episode because I do have a list of bands I've never seen before, and I'm just every now and then I'll go and check to see if they're on tour. Yeah, we'll see if we have any that line up. We're gonna have to go.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Our second beer. I want to bring up, before we talk about the beer, you may now notice that we have another Silversmith glass to match my other one.
Welcome back.
I had told you I had broken a glass. I was all disappointed. Then we messed up. We had a Silversmith beer. We didn't even pour it into the Silversmith glass.
I know. We make mistakes. It's okay.
I'm just going to reference Seinfeld for a second because I'm a Seinfeld fan.
Yeah.
And there's this one scene in Seinfeld where George... He broke a statue of his mom's, I guess, when he was younger, and they crucified him for it. They bring it up all the time.
Really?
It's their favorite statue, all this stuff. And then Jerry comes with this old box of junk, and there's the statue.
No way.
The same one. So he holds it up oh my God. So I'm at my cousin's house, Richard, the other day, right?
Yeah.
I see in his cupboard, he's got the glass. So it was my George Costanza moment. I need this glass.
I'm taking this one.
I'm taking the glass, and because it has to match my other one.
Absolutely.
Anyways,
all right.
We got the Monkey Suit Irish Stout. It's like a tongue twister, right?
Yeah.
By Northwinds Brewery. It's a 5.2%.
Second appearance for these guys.
Second appearance. And,
Collingwood, Ontario, represent.
Yeah. All right, let's check this out.
I know no literature on here, but cool design on here.
Fantastic.
Irish Stout.
You know what I will say about Northwinds? I think they did a total redesign of all their cans.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I don't know who's doing the graphic work or artwork.
So they definitely bumped that up.
For sure.
And I like that. That's a good thing.
Yep.
And
5.2% brew.
5.2, and there's not much
more
on
going
here. But this is the Irish
Stout. Yeah, so the first one was Oatmeal, this one's Irish. So.
All right.
Yeah. That's what this baby looks like. And okay.
Very similar to the first stout that we had. It's got that very, very, very dark color to it.
Yep.
It's pouring in. You can tell it's going to have...
It looks like it's a little bit thicker, my friend.
A little thicker, eh?
Yeah.
Than the oatmeal.
Well, I'm looking at the head. Yeah, for me, it seems that way.
Okay. I think there's some aroma to this.
Okay.
Let's give it a sniff. It's weird. I thought there was going to be more. You are getting a little of the maltiness. It's a stout, right? I think this is probably...
Definitely.
If you do a blind test...
Yeah.
And I hold a glass of, a mug of stout, and any kind of beer under your nose, I think you pretty much know it's a stout.
Yeah, for sure. I think so too. It's all distinctive, right?
So it has that very distinct...
Although I feel like it's light.
It is light.
Compared to the oatmeal one we just did.
The oatmeal had a little bit more aroma to it, so this is not overly heavy on the malt.
Yeah, it's not over powerful on the aroma there.
Definitely no caramel in that. No, but no coffee notes so far.
I like nice fluffy head on it.
Nice fluffy head.
Everybody can
caramel
see that.
Head. All right.
Yeah, cheers.
Let's do this one. When it tastes your lips, it's almost like you think there's going to be more flavor.
Right.
And then it finishes off. There is a little bit of an afterbite.
Correct. I was just going to say that. Like the initial, when you're taking it in, you don't really, feel anything, but it kind of left a little lingering there, and it was like an after bite there.
This is definitely
not more of a bite, but I'm just saying. Sorry, I felt like there was more on the back end than when you first initially.
This is definitely an Irish stout. So that's the mold that they're going for here.
Right.
And I don't know. For whenever I've had an Irish stout, it's never too crazy on the sweetness. It's never too crazy on like there's no coffee notes to it. They're going for that distinct stout. It's a dark beer. Yeah. You gotta like dark beers.
However, it's not heavy.
No.
It's not heavy.
No, it's not heavy. It's on the lighter side, like you said.
It does go down. Yeah, it does go down smooth.
Yeah, it's just I'm a little underwhelmed in that when I have that gulp, I think it's gonna finish off.
Right.
With a little bit more hints of a flavor.
It's not there.
But then it just dies.
Yeah.
It's like it dies on the vine.
Yeah.
So it's a standard. Yep. Nothing too powerful. Nothing too flavorful.
Yeah. It's decent.
It's decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's leave it there.
Ready to rank this one then?
I think so. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Hesitated for a second, but I think I locked in my vote here.
All right.
There we go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. All right. We got a 7.2 from the Don Ernesto. We got a 6.9 from me, the Bruiser. That was the what was this one? The Monkey Suit Irish Stout by Northwinds Brewery. Standard Irish Stout.
Yeah.
Nothing too overwhelming.
Yeah. For me, decent beer.
That's what it is. Yeah. When we come back, people are going on notice, right?
Absolutely.
Find out who's going on notice when we come back.
Sure. Oops.
All right, Don.
Woo!
This is Brews N Bros. We are sponsored by the Niagara Craft Brewery Tours. We got a promo code for you.
Yep, 20% off, guys. Brews N Bros. BREWSNBROS. Pop that in for 20% off any of their tours. Still a lot of time to enjoy the Niagara, Guelph, Hamilton, wherever they are.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm getting fired up again, Don.
So I'm glad this is towards the end of the show.
Well, and then we're looking forward to we put this beer third too because we're hoping we're going to end off with a bang. But to lift my spirits after this because the amount of reaction videos that are being produced on social media are at an all-time high, and I want to tell a lot of you out there, you suck. I don't know what you're doing to enhance the original video.
You're talking about the ones that are kind of split screen and someone's reviewing another kind of video that someone's done, correct?
Instagram, Facebook, all of them have that remix that you can do.
For sure.
And a lot of times, don't watch someone who's making something, food, and they're not even using words. It's just facial expressions. Like, whoa, wow.
I've noticed a lot of that too. Like they're just sitting there doing nothing.
They're doing nothing. And the funny thing is too, sometimes it's like their video is getting more hits than the original video.
Yeah.
And that's where it's starting to bug me. Because the person who actually created the content, and it's a decent video, so especially if they're showing you, walking you through a recipe that they made, right?
Absolutely.
And then this person's getting hardly any views, and then somebody remixes it, and they're doing this reaction video, and they're getting 1 million views, and it's
I'm getting sick of social media in general.
Yeah,
in terms of what the content that some people are putting out, right?
And I want to mention too, there's a difference between a chef that's commenting on another person's technique in the recipe that they're cooking versus just these reaction videos. Yeah. The Don and I both follow the Vincenzo's Plate. So Vincenzo,
Facebook,
the chef, fantastic, authentic Italian chef. And a lot of times what he'll do is he'll just critique, a dish that's being made, an Italian dish, right?
For sure.
He's looking at it from a traditional aspect.
Absolutely.
Like how it should be made and those kinds of things.
For sure. Why are you cheating? And we're really big on if you're going to enhance something, enhance it to something good.
Yes.
If you're just doing it to kind of just get clicks and this and that, but you're ruining a dish that originally is just amazing, then why are you doing it? That's where he comes into it. And I love his reactions. And you know what? He's the first to call himself out too when he does something wrong. He'll have another Italian chef with him that's an expert in it, and they'll critique his videos, which I love that because he's like, he can make mistakes.
Sure. There's another person that he's either an electrician or he's in the trades, and there's these hacks. You know, they're fixing things around the house, right? And same thing. He's like, oh, that's a good hack. Yes, that would work. But he's also pointing out why certain things would not work, and possibly why some things are dangerous.
For sure, absolutely. When it comes to
electricity.
Absolutely.
So, I want to say stop. I know you're not going to.
Yeah.
But it's
just our opinion here.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm just like,
it's getting over. It's
more.
Overkill. What it's overkill, right? It's
these reaction videos. And one last piece to this, okay? One last piece. For those YouTubers, Instagram stars, social media stars who have made it, okay? So you've made it on there. Don't take a shortcut and just make a reaction video, because now you're elite and you're going to get the continue to produce content that your fans want.
Absolutely.
See, okay.
I think that's how we would be. I mean, I want to be that way. I want to be able to have people that are, if you're following us, that the content is what you want it to be. We don't want to start making cheesy stuff, right?
Okay, Don. I've been looking forward. This was the one I was looking the most for.
I gotta say, I'm gonna cut you off.
Okay, what do we got?
I love the way the can looks. Yeah, it looks delicious.
Yes. Don't touch it yet. Let me see it, then we'll pick it up. So let's go through it. This is the chocolate milk stout and this is Brock Street Brewing. First time too.
Yeah, great.
5.5%. Yep. All right, now let's take a look at this can.
For sure, go ahead.
I'll
leave mine there. You can do it.
No, you can. Okay. You don't need,
yeah.
You're right. I don't know what it is exactly. Oh, actually, did you notice the chocolate bar on the side?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Right? It's at, what was it? What was your favorite chocolate bar, too?
I like Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers. That's what you said last time, though.
Yeah.
Was it? Three Musketeers?
Yeah.
I don't remember. But it has a chocolate bar on the side. You're going to read a little bit first, and then I want to bring up, because I'm looking at that part on the can.
Okay, there are some tasty notes here. You've got a full bodied with a creamy mouthful and a rich chocolate flavor. Our milk chocolate stout finishes slightly sweet, yet is still light on the palate. This delicious beer was the gold medal winning stout at the Canadian Brewing Awards. Enjoy. And there's a few key things on here that we really, really like, is in terms of descriptions, right?
No preservatives at the top.
All natural, all natural premium craft beer. Yeah. I know we tried a couple other ones that kind of put artificial stuff in, right?
And
they're there on the can too, right?
Yes. Yeah. So it's funny because there's also sometimes the literature on a can will be like real and artificial ingredients or something along those lines. Yeah. So and we talked a little bit about how people are making beer out of cereal,
sure,
and craft dinner, that kind of stuff, and things that already have preservatives and artificial flavors in them, and then putting into craft beer where you're supposed to be crafting a beer with natural ingredients to enhance these flavors.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
So
this is very. I like it.
Good job to Brock.
Yeah, local, all natural. That's what we want. No preservatives.
Great to hear.
Yeah, I love it.
I got to crack this open, Don. I'm not waiting anymore. Okay. Looking forward to this. Yeah. I'm hoping there's going to be some aroma. I'm hoping it's going to pour in a little bit lighter than the other two. Let's see. Maybe not so. Well, nope. Okay, so it's pouring in slightly lighter. It has
I got to let this settle here.
Caramel touch to it. That nice caramel colored head.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Looks great.
This is a picture perfect type beer.
Absolutely.
And did you take a whiff yet, or?
I have not. I'm going to pour it. Because mine took a little bit.
I'm going to start to whiff it then.
Nice and creamy though, eh? Nice and thick, nice and creamy.
Okay, there's a little bit of the caramel, not as much as I would like, but
I'm smelling smelling the milk chocolate.
Mind you, I am getting a cold. I'm just getting over a cold. So,
right.
My
the last time
nasal passage wasn't that great, but some caramel notes, some sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Chocolate, possibly. Chocolate too? Did you?
Well, it's milk chocolate.
Well, that's what I mean. But are you smelling any chocolate?
I'm smelling milk chocolate. Yeah, not so much caramel.
I got the caramel at the very, very end.
Did you? Yeah, okay.
Just at the very, very end when I stopped, inhaling basically. But all right, this is a beer that has to be tasted, though, I believe.
Okay.
Wow, you're really.
I'm trying to get my nasal, my aroma palate going there. Anyways, who cares?
Let's drink it.
Okay.
I will say it's a little different than I expected.
It is.
I thought it was going to be a little more rich, a little bit creamier.
I did too, but I'm really getting that flavor of chocolate.
Okay, so the chocolate.
I'm getting that. I thought it was going to be more thicker, but there's a good amount there that it's distinct.
Chocolate's coming out first. That's like once it hits your lips, you're getting that chocolate.
Yeah.
And then a little bit of an undertone of that caramel. I think I just thought there was going to be a little bit more of a pow with the caramel, a little bit more pow with the chocolate.
Creamy mouthful and rich chocolate flavor.
Creamy. I think that's what it is. The creamy aspect. I thought it was going to be a touch creamier, but I'm going to go for another sip here.
For sure. Go ahead. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else on here because I mean it's a milk chocolate stout. It's really going for that. I really tasted that. The first
I'm just going to take a couple of sips from me before I can give this an accurate reading because this is again one of those beers that every time you swig it, every time you take another sip, something else is coming forward in the flavor palette.
Sure.
The chocolate notes are there right across the board.
Yeah, this got more intense for me on the second swig for me.
Yes, and I think it'll continue.
Yeah.
Possibly in the third and fourth swig.
I'm not feeling anything else though, Brew, to be quite honest
chocolate,
with you. I'm just getting a really chocolate flavor.
All right. So now...
I'm not even tasting those, there might be a little bit of malty in there,
all right, I'm going to take another sip.
I mean, it's got to be in there. It's part of the ingredients. It's not hitting me as much as the milk chocolate is.
So I'm almost like, you know what we got to do?
Yeah.
I think next time we do a chocolate milk stout, let's have chocolate milk.
Okay.
Because...
Yeah.
It's almost like when I'm tasting this, I'm forgetting what chocolate milk tastes like.
Really?
No, I don't know. Okay. Chocolate milk is not anything overly crazy in terms of a flavor, right?
Right.
You're pouring in some of the mix into, dumping a little package of the mix into the milk, and you're stirring it up, and then you're making chocolate milk, right?
Yeah.
It's better than a standard milk, but it's never anything like, oh my God, delicious.
Yeah.
So if
I gotta say though, I'm thoroughly enjoying this though. I like it.
I'm enjoying it too. I'm definitely enjoying it.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be the telling swig for me. I'm going to take another sip. Right?
Okay, go ahead.
You think you're going to score them? Are you ready to rank this?
No, I'm going to take one just to join you.
No, it's good.
It's good.
It's not anything overpowering. Not strong.
Right.
I wouldn't call this a strong beer. Right. Mm-hmm. So if there is somebody that's getting into stouts, this is going to give them a little bit of an intro to flavor, the possible flavors that you can.
Flavors.
taste.
I agree with you. Yeah, I think it might turn on milk chocolate. Everybody likes chocolate.
Yes.
I would assume everybody likes chocolate, right? So
I think that's.
I think this would be a good for if you're going to go stout and you're tasting this one would be the chocolate
milk, but I mean, I think you can't go into it thinking that it's going to be deliciously chocolate milk.
No.
Right? You know, I seen the caramel color here and all of that. It's very smooth.
I agree with you. I think if it was more if we had that thickness on it, like if it was really like chocolate.
Yeah.
Imagine like boiling you melt chocolate and you have that coming through. But I think they did a decent job. Good job.
But I think they were talking. I think in the literature to actually say undertones. It was trying to say it's on the subtle side. We got that chocolatiness to it. We got that.
It says slightly sweet, yet it's still light on the palate.
That's it. The light on the palate. So this is what they're going for. Okay, this is what they're going for. You don't have to drink this one after dinner, like with the dessert. You could probably have this during dinner.
For sure, I would agree with you on that.
This one,
and we're huge on descriptions on the cans matching what we're drinking. Yeah. We've been a number of times where we've been drinking something and this kind of doesn't hit. It doesn't make sense.
This matches perfectly for what they're going for.
Absolutely.
I'm going to take one more swig and I think I'm ready to go.
Yep.
Again, this was the Milk Chocolate Stout by Brock Street Brewing Company. It's a 5.5%.
Yeah, first time on the show. I'm decent beer, man. Good.
Let's do this. All right.
Okay.
Sometimes I worry about the dead air.
I know.
We're writing this down. I'm like,
I was thinking about that too. I'm like, we should probably we can have some background music that we
something
can
like. Should I put the Jeopardy theme song on while we're doing it? Because it's like if you're listening on the podcast, right? Well, what do they do?
No, you're right.
Lose them? Did they stop speaking? Like,
honestly,
what's happening?
The second beer we were doing, I'm like,
we'll figure something out.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do
this. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
All right, 7.6.
Okay.
All right. 7.8 from me, the Bruiser. This was the Milk Chocolate Stout by Brock Street Brewing. Great way to end off, I believe.
5.5%. Yeah, great way.
5.5, sorry.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that was great. Good job.
We're at the end here, Don, eh?
Closing arguments.
Find out what we have to talk about
for sure
when we come back.
Yeah.
We're at the end here, Don.
Yes.
This is Brews N Bros, and we did some stouts today.
Yes, sir.
Talked a little bit about bands and how they got their names.
That was fun.
We put some people who are making those stupid reaction videos on notice.
Yep. Hopefully they stop, but I know they won't. But hey,
they won't.
We got to say our piece.
But or if you have, we'd like to hear. If you know a story behind a band name, there's a lot of cool ones out there.
For sure.
Let us know. Drop a line in social media. We're all over the place.
Absolutely.
And we got Halloween coming up next week.
That's exciting. Yeah.
We are going to be doing some. We had to do some Halloween pumpkin spice.
Sure. That's all you
beers.
see. Like we went shopping. Well, I went shopping for some beers just to kind of see what's out there for inventory, and it's all over the place. Pumpkin spice,
just like your pumpkin spice lattes and all that. They make it for beer too. So
yeah, for sure.
We'll see if any of them are any good.
I don't know that I have never tried one.
I don't really like pumpkin spice to begin with, but that's okay. You're going to have to tune in next week.
That's the whole point of this.
If they were any good, but
for sure.
That's about it. We are ready to sign off, or we're back.
Back next week.
Back next week. I said we're back. When did we leave?
No, we didn't.
When did we disappear?
We're sponsored by Niagara Craft Breweries. We have a promo code. We mentioned it earlier, and I'll mention it again. Brews N Bros, BREWSNBROS. 20% off, folks. Get in there for a craft brewery tour.
And Fuel Custom Designs. Check out their stuff. We got tons of examples.
Absolutely. They're on Etsy and buy their artwork.
Bye.
We'll see you next week, folks.
We're out. Get out of here.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Let's do it properly.
All right.
You want to change this on me?
No, I don't.
2 brothers.
3 beers.
We're out.